Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a collective love reading for all signs and any sign that may be on your mind. I'm hoping you found this on or before Christmas Eve. These are divine messages of love for the love that you've waited for. Please use this reading to help you to manifest the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's coming into your life. So let's see what Spirit has for you for this Holy Week and what Spirit wants for you in the weeks ahead. So let's call in our spirit guides now and welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that is newly guided here for the first time. So grateful. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is it that you need us to know on or before Christmas Eve? What is it that is important for us to hear? What loving energy is coming our way? Confirm a love that's in our life. What is it that you have for us? I'm listening for you now. I have a true love, a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. I want a true love, Spirit. I'm not looking for casual. I'm not looking for something that is just temporary, works for them, but it's not going to work for you. We want the whole shebang. I've got abundance, arms wide open. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. So is the universe ready to bring you this love? Am I moving into the next phase of my life? Spirit just said it was almost a get ready energy. So Spirit could have something big for you coming. I have a wedding, okay, taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Is Spirit trying to share with us that what it is that you are hoping and dreaming, they are hearing you. They know that they know exactly what it is that you are hoping and wishing for. So keep that in mind. You're not going to settle. We know that. We're going to avoid settling for less than you deserve. It's not worth it. You've got to find the person who is in your league. You've got to be proud of the person that you're with. Otherwise, you'll always be disappointed, Spirit saying it just never would be good enough. I have a proposal. I have trust, and I have divine timing at the bottom of my deck here. So an offer, proposal in the near future that leads us to either this abundance of love, a true love, a wedding, a proposal, right? So some of you definitely are heading in that direction. Trust. Not everybody deserves your trust, but Spirit's saying trust. And then trust in the divine timing. Love arrives, and it arrives exactly when it's meant to. And then here we are. So it could be now, divine timing could be at this moment. It could be at this day, whenever you are finding this message. I don't ever feel that people who find my readings, it's not a coincidence. I do feel that there are messages here, a channeled message for you that Spirit needs you to hear. Not necessarily the whole reading, but something that Spirit shares with us today that you just needed to hear. So keep that in mind. You're here for a reason. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. I have a 9 of Swords. I have a Lover's card. I have a 10 of Wands. And I have a 10 of Pentacles. They said to me that they, meaning the spirit world, spirit guides, lost loved ones, angels, whoever you pray to, the way they said it was they are picking you up. So if you feel like you're not where you want to be, you can see this person is kind of like down on their knees, and maybe they've fallen, maybe they have fallen and they're having a hard time getting back up again. It's just hard work. And I'm struggling a little bit. I've got a lot of weight on my shoulders and stress in my life, and I'm struggling for some reason. And Spirit said they are picking you up. So you're not doing it alone is the most important message. I love that. look at this beautiful energy of what they're ready to bring you as far as that arms wide open abundance. Because are they ready to bring in, it's almost like this holiday season, this gorgeous energy of a 10 of Pentacles, a Lovers, and abundance. So it's a get ready energy to me. It's a receiving energy. It's a, you will have it all. It's on its way. So it's something that's very important to you. It's something that I want, and I feel stable. I feel secure. I feel secure emotionally in this love, and I feel secure, in other ways, whether it's financial abundance or somebody that's there for you. We make a great team. We have lots of resources to kind of build upon, whether it's education or putting our heads together. So that feels amazing. I have a High Priestess. High Priestess, 5 of Cups. I have a Death card. And I have a Page of Pentacles. Again, pick me up is what they said. So the spirit world is picking you up for some reason. And it doesn't mean that you've fallen down and you can't get up on your own. But if there's something that you just need a little bit of help with right now, heading into the new year, I would say definitely trust your intuition that you're not doing it alone, they just said. And that you don't have to rely on just yourself, that you do have the opportunity to rely on the spirit world, lost loved ones, your angels, especially this time of year. I mean, call upon them. You got somebody in the spirit world that's close to you. Ask them for guidance. I'm walking through something is how I feel with this 5 of Cups and this Death card. And I'm changing as I'm walking is how I feel. I feel that this actually looks really positive to me, this 5 of Cups, because just remember, there's always the 2 cups that are standing. So that's my hope and my optimism. And look at these kind of stags in the background. They look very hopeful to me. They look like somebody that, I would want to walk towards. And you can see that I'm leaving whatever doesn't serve me anymore behind. They're saying I've changed, meaning you've changed. So you know who you are. You know what has changed about you. And there's probably some things that you'd like to change. You want to continue to change. And that's why they're saying don't do it alone. Ask for help. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a 6 of Cups. And I have a Magician. They're sharing with me this energy of walking away, and the walking away from the 7 of Swords. And you can see they've got their back to me, walking away from the manipulators of the world, the liars, the cheaters, the haters, and walking towards this, I guess, magic that spirit has for you. This feels like a magical love. It feels like I just met my soulmate. It feels like, the bells are ringing, the stars are shining. This like silken robe. It's so elegant. There's a sense of elegance to it. So there could be something that's just starting to open up in you, and they're saying you deserve it. Of course you deserve it. You deserve this beautiful kind of elegant love. And what do I mean by elegant? I think respectful, somebody who treats you right, somebody who's there for you, and all of the above, right? Spirit, please share with me. Tell me about the energy around this connection. A touch of kindness. Show kindness through small gestures. Compliment your partner. Hold their hand. Do something thoughtful for them. Notice how it strengthens your bond. How about the person who comes into your life and you can see, my my magician has that magic wand. So it's a little bit of a, maybe this person touches you in a lot of different ways. And maybe the most important way that they touch you is they're kind. I mean, that's a no-brainer. They're kind to me. They're caring. They're loving. I see so many qualities in them, but they're primarily kind and good, you know, kind-hearted, Spirit just said. So that could be the first thing that you notice, is that this person's really good to you. I have the beauty of solitude. Find peace in solitude and spend time alone to reflect, recharge. Solitude nurtures self-awareness and creativity. It's okay to be alone, Spirit just said. I know it's hard, but everybody is always exactly where you're supposed to be at that moment in time. And that's a hard thing to wrap your head around, especially when you're lonely. But it is a sense of, I'm becoming more aware of what's important to me. I'm becoming more in tune with my own feelings. I have been healing. I have been resting, whatever it is that you've been working on. So it is important. The harmony of inner peace. Oh boy, we need inner peace, Spirit. Create inner peace through meditation, mindfulness, practices daily to be quiet. Quiet your mind, connect with your inner self. Peaceful mind enhances clarity. Boy, I do not want to be in a relationship, Spirit, with somebody who takes away my inner peace. So is this person who's coming into our life allowing us to have that contentment and peace, and not inviting in, you know, toxic energy or crazy or drama? And they're bringing this kindness. Can I have one more of these? These are pretty. I have clarity of intention. Set clear intentions for your actions. Write down your intentions each morning. Review them through the day. Intentions guide your focus and your actions. Now, some of you may do that. That seems a little bit of a exercise to me, but putting it out into the universe, that my intentions are clear, that I am open to receive, that I know Spirit will guide me to what is best for my higher self and my future self. I know that I am worthy to receive, you know, the things that we say to each other and say to ourselves, I should say, that make the difference with, you know, just putting your energy into the universe and attracting what it is. Spirit, the love that you've waited for, we need the messages on or before Christmas Eve. What is it that you want us to know that's coming or is around our energy? I have a 10 of Wands. I have a 6 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Swords. And I have a 8 of Pentacles. There's definitely, with both the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, but the 8 of Pentacles was, I'm going to take some kind of burden off of your shoulder, that I'm going to be your partner. I'm going to make your life a little bit easier. It doesn't mean they're coming in and taking care of you. It means that I'm going to work hard and you're going to work hard, and together we'll make our lives easier for each other. So there's a sense of, you don't have to carry the weight alone anymore. You don't have to push through all by yourself. I'm here. I'm next to you. This kind of hardworking person, you know, I mean, physically, emotionally, putting in energy. I definitely feel like this person is charging into your life, and it could start with a offer of kindness, that it's a sense of, let me help you, or I'll give you a hand with that, or I have a friend who can do that, you know, let me get you their number. So it feels like an offer of kindness, a little bit of a knight in shining armor charging right in there for me. But it could just start out as a helping hand, you know, somebody who just genuinely, not even in a romantic way, not even thinking that, you know, this is going to turn into something so much more, but let me help. And maybe that's just who this person is. They're just very helpful. I have a 3 of Swords. I have a 2 of Swords. I have a Page of Swords. And I have a Page of Wands. I feel like you are ready to make up your mind to move on again. These pages are excited, so we'll get to that in a second. But they're saying you've left the past behind. You've decided that you want more. You're not going to settle. We know that. So the love that you've been waiting for isn't the person who hurt you. So it's not somebody coming back. It's not a no contact. It's not the past. I'm not feeling that. Spirit's confirming with me now that it is a new love. It comes into you filled with kindness, filled with no expectation other than to just become a part of your life, they're saying. And these pages are so beautiful because I feel that, I don't know, I want to say it sparks something within both of us. There's a sense of I'm interested in you and you're interested in me. And I think that sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it doesn't have to be fireworks. It doesn't have to be, you know, where are we going to end up? It's just that you're a nice person. And I see that in you. And I definitely want to spend a little bit more time with you. And, you know, hey, you want to do something? I'm single. You're single. Do you want to do something? I feel like we're going to do something around the holidays. For those of you that are just meeting somebody, it's almost a, I don't know, maybe there's something going on in your community. There's some kind of holiday fair, craft fair. It could be even, you know, like midnight mass. If for somebody who would be, you know, spiritual, do you want to go to midnight mass with me? But it's a sense of something around the holidays that's kind of entertaining. And I do want to see that. I do want to put my past behind me. I absolutely do. And this is the love that you've been waiting for. This is a sense of I have been patiently waiting, and I'm just knowing that the right one will come along. I feel like this queen isn't going to give up on what it is that she's looking for. She's facing into the future. She's full steam ahead with her energy about what it is that she wants. And yes, I've waited patiently. I get that. But I'm also not going backwards. So your spirit just said you're halfway there, meaning that you were still struggling with, I'm still connected to somebody else for a long time. And you're halfway there because you want to really move forward. I'm going to get some initials, just a couple of clues. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to know on or before? Maybe a confirmation for some of you. We did have those kind of future cards in the beginning, the marriage and the proposal. So maybe Spirit wants to confirm. I had the letter H. I love your hair. Okay. I do feel a dark hair. Maybe it's got some gray in it now, but I did feel dark. I have an I. I have an F. What if? What if? I have an E. I have athletic, strong, muscular, works out, in shape. I have somebody, this could even be short hair. I have S. I have a piercing. Okay. I feel like it's more ear piercings, like multiple ear piercings, more than one. I have a W. I have very affectionate. That came into me as affectionate eyes. It felt like when you look at me, I can feel your emotions just by looking at you. So I feel like there's this affection that comes through with their eyes. I have witty, the letter V. I have a T. I have a Y. Let's get a few more. I have an L. I have curves. I love your curves. How about I love everything about you? I'm going to go bald like my father. Maybe they're not happy with it. It's hereditary, you know, like I feel like it's hereditary. Maybe just a receding hairline. Although bald is sexy, the letter D. I'm very spiritual. Maybe that's what connects us. That, you know, Christmas Eve Mass, you know, we want to go together. I've always been independent. You don't have to take care of me. I'm looking for a partner. I have your eyes. There's something about the eyes. I want to go back to this feeling of affection. I feel like, I really feel like there's this gorgeous, when I look into your eyes energy, I know. And maybe that's how you know that this is your person, that I never looked into anybody's eyes this way before. I've never seen what I see in your eyes, the glimmer, the hope, the I'm here for you, the happiness, the joy, whatever it is that you're seeing in your person's eyes. It just feels absolutely gorgeous. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you want us to understand about it? Why did you need us to hear this message on or before Christmas Eve? I have luck. Good luck. Look for the ladybugs. I love this. Luck is on your side. Good fortune, positive change, an unexpected happiness ready to come in. So are we lucky enough to get, I'm going to put these over here for a second because I really feel like this is a strong message. I'm ready to roll the dice. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I feel like I'm there. Spirit said you're halfway there. So I'm going to say that you're ready to cross over into that new next phase of your life. Shedding the old skin, getting rid of the snake, you know, removing something from your life that I had to get over. You know, we all have that. I have a male friend enters your life, a male romantic interest. So beautiful. So some of you are waiting for a very strong divine masculine energy. Some could be waiting for divine feminine. Round and round we go. I've learned so many lessons. Maybe we're trying to get off the roller coaster. Maybe we're trying to feel more grounded, more stable. You know, we just keep going in circles. Maybe we go in circles with the same people, and I need to get off that roller coaster. So it could be Spirit's way of saying time to, you know, think about that. I was trapped in my past. There's a little bit of, I had somebody, maybe it was the snake that held my attention for a little bit too long. You know, I felt emotionally captive. I felt I couldn't move on. I was paralyzed for whatever reason, you know, but time heals old wounds is how they feel. And they really, truly are ready to bring you something much more exciting. I have good news. I love this. Look at this. So I've got good news. I have luck. I like the ladybug. And I have this beautiful sense of affectionate eyes. I'm going to say I've got a phone call coming in. I have something very positive. This person could be a very positive person. It could be, they could be very optimistic. They could be just really enjoyable. They already shared with us that they are kind. They already shared that they're helpful, things like that. So I do feel the good news. I will take the good news, Spirit. I like that. These ladybugs are so cute. So I feel like the ladybug is definitely a sign. You know, maybe you just see, doesn't mean you might see a live ladybug, but you could see it in artwork. Maybe you'll see it in other things, jewelry, something like that. I have sad news, disappointing messages, not what I wanted to hear. I'm going to put that with this kind of past energy that maybe there's somebody that reaches out to you over the holidays, and maybe it's nice to hear from them, but it's more bittersweet. It was like grasping at straws, or I hope you have a happy Christmas. I hope you have just want to let you know I'm thinking of you. And I just felt like they ripped off the Band-Aid that I had been working so hard at healing. And they just had me go from, I'm so excited about this new love coming in, and I don't want to be hearing from this person. Maybe we left as friends and we're still trying to be kind to each other. We're still trying to be good to each other. But it felt a little bit of every time I hear that person's voice, maybe I have to talk to them. We have kids together. I just get this like pulling off the Band-Aid wound. But just remember, you still are moving forward. It's a trial and error, exploring all the new possibilities and being open to them. Getting rid of somebody that was obsessive, right? Bad for you. Bad habits, obsessive, drugs, problems, alcoholism. This time of year brings out some really bad behavior. I want a partner. I want a teamwork. I do want somebody that has more to offer. And I do feel like Spirit is bringing you that. Soul work and answers. Let's look at these two. These feel nice. So I've been looking for the answers. I love the steps in the doorway and the keyhole. I like this feeling of I'm walking towards that opening, that answers are coming to me. I also love this feeling of I've been looking for meaning in my life. I have been on a spiritual journey, and I'm not allowing anybody to, I guess, interfere with these, the progress I've made or the direction that I'm heading in. Right now, I feel that Spirit's ready to put somebody in your life they're just better for you, would be the easiest way for me to say it. They're more in alignment with who you are today, having gone through, they pointed out, some devil energy here, that you are finding your person, they just said. And you're going to be able to see this person clearly. They just shared with me, if you're wondering, like, am I going to be able to identify them? Are they good for me? Will they be the right one? Yes, I'm going to say all of the above. Let's see what the loving messages are. I feel like they just wanted you to know that you definitely are transitioning into the next phase. If this person isn't in your life yet, we're going to put it out to the universe in a few minutes and ask Spirit to bring you this kind, loving partner into your life. Spirit, please share with me. I want a baby. Maybe it's the person that you do have a family, home, marriage, a baby. For those of you that are praying for that, I love everything about you. I want you in my life. So, yeah, you make my heart skip a beat. I've never been this excited about somebody. I'm not going anywhere. How about the person who's ready to commit to the relationship, that we're in a relationship and it takes time and effort, and I want you to trust that I'm by your side. So it could be Spirit's way of saying, you've got somebody who's loyal to you. My mind is telling me no, but my heart is telling me yes. I'm crossing over into, I do want more in my life. I am ready to move on. I am ready for this new love. So I do feel like they want you to know that. I want to have kids. Some of you are manifesting kids, and Spirit's confirming that we're working on that. I'm seeing you in a whole new light. Part of me feels like they see your purpose, and maybe that's something that we share. We share our destiny. We share our dreams. We share, what's the most important thing in your life right now? It's my purpose. My purpose is I am on a spiritual journey, and I need you to understand that. I need you to know that I want more out of my life. My life is more than just one person, and I'm not waiting for somebody to come into my life to fulfill my happiness. I'm creating a life of my own, and I'm hoping you add to my happiness. I'm hoping that you become very important to me, but one person isn't going to make me happy. It's going to change my life, of course, but I'm finding my purpose. I'm finding who I am, and I don't want anybody to hold me back. What did they say earlier? That my peace of mind comes first. So you've already committed to my peace of mind is more important than any one person. So I'm proud of you for that. I want to marry you one day, and it's you and me forever at the bottom of my deck. So is this somebody, is this what Spirit wants you to know? You know, we started out, what does Spirit want you to know on or before Christmas Eve? That this is the love that you've waited for, the forever love. So I'm going to put this out into the universe. I'm going to thank Spirit for these messages today. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate all that you do for us all and all of these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. If you'd like to book a private reading, I'll put my website link below, kathymamolinspsychicmedium.com, and check out my other two channels, my Pick a Card channel and my Twin Flame channel for some additional love readings. We'll see you all again real soon.